Hi folks, Dave Searles from Jones & Horan Auction Company in Goffstown, New Hampshire, with one of our highlights of the wristwatch portion of our sale that's coming up May 4th in Manchester, New Hampshire. We have lots and lots of wristwatches in this auction. Terrific collection, the beginning of a terrific collection of Hamilton wristwatches that encompasses every known named model. And here is the famous Rolex astronomic moon phase calendar reference 6062. This is one of the few watches that Rolex ever made, only one of two references, if you count 6062 and 6063 as being one reference, that has the full moon phase and date indications on the dial. It's a great example. It has an older dial refinish, one missing marker on the dial at 11 o'clock, but aside from that, it's in extremely good state overall. There's some interlug wear from this having a gold band on it through most of its lifetime, but currently it has a new old stock Rolex band with the Rolex buckle that sets it off quite nicely. The watch was made around 1953, and the other type of watch that's like this, rather than being an oyster, is actually a snapback case, but it's oversized and it's called padellone by the Italians, which means the big frying pan. So it's a larger watch and quite good looking. This watch has become one of the key power watches of recent date because of its rarity. And depending upon condition, over the past 10 years, prices have ranged anywhere from a low of $40,000 to a high of $540,000. Now, that example was sold recently at Christie's, a spectacular example that literally was bought, put in a sock, and stuck in a drawer. It had pristine tarnish and was untouched, and had a very similar style of band and buckle. Just an unworn, amazing find. But this is a great watch, and we've conservatively estimated it in the $40,000 to $80,000 range. Should bring somewhere in there. We have seen not just that $540,000 sale, but several sales over $400,000 and three over $500,000 for this particular model. But the figures, the latest figures have clustered around $170,000 or so. So it'll be a very, very fun watch, very exciting watch to see just exactly what it brings. It's a great opportunity for somebody. The mint dial, as opposed to a refinished dial, is quite a consideration. We found a record for one new old stock dial that sold for $89,000 all by itself. So that's the kind of importance that people apply to the dial. But a nice original example. Super oyster crown, so it's a non-threaded type crown. It's water resistant, but you don't have to screw it or unscrew it. And naturally automatic, and the hermetic type of Rolex case. Reminiscent of the Bombay back, which is also called the Ovetone by the Italian back, by the Italians. We look forward to seeing you at our sale. This and lots of other exciting things, a Patek Philippe World Time, two gorgeous early Rolex chronographs, many Patek Philippe wristwatches, and many collectible wristwatches and chronographs all across the spectrum of price and desirability. So we'll see you then. Thank you.